Shalom, Israel, shalom. Shalom to all the 12 tribes of Israel that scattered abroad. Shalom to all the men out there that's using their body as a living sacrifice, out there in the highways and byways, being diligent, being submissive, and getting in their word. Shalom to all the women out there, reverencing their husbands, doing everything they can to uplift the kingdom. They're being diligent, they're being submissive, and they're honoring the king. Shalom to all the children out there in these end times that God is pouring His Spirit out upon, that may be having dreams, prophesying, and having a certain sense of awareness in this world. I wanted to talk about something today, something that's was on my spirit heavy this morning or whatever. I was having a problem trying to upload it on the computer and video. I gave up, but I thank Yahawashi, and YAHAWAH'S. They showed me the simple method how to record on this phone. So that being said, I'm going to start with Revelations chapter 13 and verse. We'll start with verse 11. Bear with me. All right. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I held another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of beasts, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, I read that to say this. So I know I'm not a Bible scholar. Nevertheless, it's something that really stuck out to me, and I'm going to show you why I say this. Okay, let's go to Holy Spirit, please guide me, help me. Okay, so let's start with this. And everything is not literal. We know everything in Revelation is not literal, but what if it is? What if certain things is literal? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to say that. All right, verse 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth of them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And this is the one that stuck out to me. Verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Now think about that. If this was talking about the end time, whoever this person is, this nation, whoever this country is, how would you literally be able to make a fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of man? So I'm going to show you. A lot of people don't know this. One moment, please bear with me. Project Bluebeam. A lot of people don't know what is Project Bluebeam. Basically, to summarize, Project Bluebeam is basically this project. Just imagine a big beam in the ground somewhere. I'm just trying to simplify for you. That is able to, when it's turned on, to project a big old image in the sky. And you know that would deceive a lot of people. Imagine having a big old human standing in the sky from Project Bluebeam. Everybody like, hey, look at that. Oh, look at the wonders, look. Oh my God. So you gotta think about it. A lot of people be deceived. What if they put so-called, Yahawashi up there? Which I doubt they're gonna put his true identity up there, but they put a big image of a so-called Jesus up there. Everybody that not aware of the end time, they will be deceived. So let's go into this. Let's read this article. All right. Project Bluebeam conspiracy theory suggests NASA has secret plans to create new world order. You got to think about this. Okay. So let's go down. So let's see the two people that was help me, Holy Spirit. Let me see. Okay, so they said this happened when a bizarre event was captured on film showing what happened to be dark skyscrapers floating in the clouds above China. The world was puzzled. Okay. In the days after the event, one particular conspiracy theorist started to gather serious momentum. The belief the sighting was the result of a secret NASA mission known as Project Bluebeam. All right, let's see two people who they think it is. The theory suggests NASA and the United Nations are planning to create a new world order by using technologically simulated mind control to shape a global new age religion. So y'all gotta think about that. That is crazy, man. Like that would make sense. Now with this project, they will be able to make fire seem like it's coming down from heaven. You got to think about it, because nobody wouldn't know it's a project, and they trying to cover it up, and the people be amazed. Oh my God, I never seen anything like it. All right, so let's go back. So another person now this what really hit me. I'm not saying it's 100% correct. I'm not saying it's true, but I'm telling you, I feel like he either is the Antichrist or he's playing a big part in it. And who am I talking about? Everybody love to use this app. They love him. No other than Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg. If y'all don't know, Mark Zuckerberg, he's the owner of Facebook. He's like a genius. He's a genius in the technological world. And obviously he's rich. And he's very easygoing. He's very settling. He seems like a very peaceful person, a non-threatening person. Why do I say that? I say that to say this. He's coming out with this new thing. He's turning Facebook. It's probably already now. He turning the app Facebook into now something that's called Meta, the Metaverse. What is Meta? Meta is an app that he's changing the Facebook name to. So y'all got me, all right, what is that about? So let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you the Metaverse logo, Metaverse symbol. Okay, I'm going to show you the Metaverse symbol. This is the Metaverse symbol. Why am I showing y'all this? If you do not know, let's just start with the word meta. Meta, as far as I understand, you are like metamorphosis. Metamorphosis meaning, meta means to be changed or to be altered. So you got to think about this. Let's really think about this. Also, meta, I'd rather show you than tell you. I'll show you what it means. Meta in Hebrew meaning. And all the Hebrews, we the real Hebrews, but the so-called Jews and Hebrews over there in the other world, they even know what's going on. Look at this. Meta means is dead in Hebrew. You got to think about that. Is dead in Hebrew. So if meta means is dead in Hebrew, and you have metaverse, which you know what I mean, like universe meaning our one verse that we live in, the universe that we live in. So to me, if you see metaverse, if you read it backwards, our world is dead. Our world is dead. And you got, man, that, oh my God, this just is so powerful, and you got to think about it. This symbol, let's go back to the symbol. Let's just go back to this. Holy Spirit, please lead me. Metaverse symbol. If you look at this symbol, I'm going to screenshot it real quick. I'm going to do this. If you look at this symbol, you can get a 6, and then you can let me change the color. Get another 6, and then if you change the color once more, you can get another 6. You get 3 6s. You can get 3 6s. I think you can get 4, but I literally just showed you can get 3 6s. 6 6 6. And you got to think about this. Meta means is dead. And 666. So that's why it's, and then so then when, like I said, when I read verse, let's go to the verse. Let's go to this verse. Let's go to this verse. Let's go back to the verse, Revelation chapter 13, and you got to think about this. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast, which is his program, or the number of his name. So now, let's go back to this. Let me take my time and take my time. All right, so let's go to this Mark Zuckerberg. Actually, I just go into my photos. So they said this the metaverse basically is being made to be an all-encompassing system. And the definition of all-encompassing means including or covering everything or everyone. It sounds just like the one world order, the new world. It would be the perfect program to use it. And don't take my word for it. I'm going to show you some other things that I've seen. All right, this was published December the 2nd, 2021. The metaverse is coming and the world is not ready for it. What do they mean by that? Look at this man right here. You see him? So to receive the mark in their right hand on their forehead, okay. But this ain't even nothing though. Now you see this thing on top of his head. I mean the thing that he's have on his eyes. So what if John saw this man with this thing on his head, it's over his head and his eyes. That is technically on his forehead. If you could just look at it. It's literally on his forehead and he holding something in his hand. But that ain't proving nothing. I'm just gonna show you. So let's read something else. I'm going to show you. Think about it. Watch this. Look. Making money in the metaverse. Y'all catch on this. Making money in the metaverse. You gotta see this. You gotta just pay attention to it. I'm gonna show you some pictures. I'm just gonna show you some pictures again. You see him using his right hand. I'm just using an example. And he got that. Look at the design of the thing on his head. It's something literally covering his forehead. It's covering the brain portion. You got to think about it. You in a virtual world. Why would they not create some type of technology where they can scatter your scan your brain? You got to think about that. So let's go back to this. It's a lot, y'all. Just bear with me. Please just bear with me. How the metaverse could enable the transition to post-pandemic work. You got to think about it. So obviously we in a pandemic. And I'm just seeing now on YouTube, on the news or whatever, they said something called the Omicron, some type of virus, another virus just broken out, starting in South Africa, and they trying to put a hold on it. So I'm made to believe that the pandemic is finna be shut down again. But you gotta think about this. What I'm saying, if the pandemic is shut down again, people are are out of work and not really having nothing to do. You gotta think about they not able to go out and physically work. So this would be the perfect ushering in of the one world order. You got to think about it. If this program metaverse, I'm just going to show you. So post-demic meaning after the pandemic after the pandemic, we're going to be able to give people jobs to be able to work. You got to think about it, because what if it's still not safe to work out there? How is people going to make money? That's why I'm saying this would be the perfect transition. Now watch this. The metaverse was first coined in the science fiction novel Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson. The idea is to create a virtual space, listen to this, y'all, to bridge the real and digital worlds to enhance the experience of both. Already technologists are teasing how the metaverse could change everything we do. Listen to this, from playing games, obviously, to shopping, to attending concerts, to performing surgery. So like I said, everything in Revelation ain't literal, but you got to think about it. What verse was that? Verse 12, just think about it. And he exercises all the authority of the first beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. Like I said, I'm not saying this literally, but you got to come, like, at the same time, don't be so high-minded to the point where you think some of the stuff they don't put clues in there, let you know, like, literally they're going to be able to heal. They literally tell you performing surgery. Well, they already got microchips. They've been out in other countries for years now, where they're putting various chips inside people's hands, and they're able to buy and sell already. Y'all got to think about this, already a thing that they've been putting in other countries already. It's just not in the United States yet. Because you know why I say it's not in the United States yet? Because I think the United States is the one country that's very spiritually aware, like meaning biblical, right? It's like majority of Christians are in the United States. So they know they wasn't gonna be easy just to bring it in, and they know we'll literally be like, no, that's mark of the beast. You get what I'm saying? So they trying to find another way to usher this in. So think about it. One of the most compelling examples of the metaverse is known as Web 3.0 or the 3D web, along with the advantages in extended reality. Think about it, extended reality, which blends augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality to create a host of digital and physical experience. So you got to think about that. So oh my God, thank you, Holy Spirit. So if we're able to physically experience something, let's go back to Revelation chapter 13 and verse, let's see. So let's go to verse 15. He was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast. You got to think about it. So the image, you got to think about it, Project Blue Beam. That thing shooting up in the sky like that, which everybody going to be amazed. And then you think they're not going to be able to give audio to it too? The technology they have, it will make too much. If y'all see Thor Ragnarok, when Thor was trying to escape that city, and that Project Blue, that was a Project Blue Beam, that big old man, they end up projecting him a hologram, hovering over the whole city. And he said, everybody, and go get Thor out that ship and bring him down, bring him back here to me. That's exact. You think they put that in the movie for no reason? They showing you this is the real stuff that they plan on doing. So let's go back to verse 15. He was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. You got to think about that. They telling you that if you read this, mixed reality to create a host of digital and physical experience. This innovation enables the creation of digital twins, for example, to create spatial views of cities, buildings, convention centers, homes, etc. for efficient planning and better design execution. You got to think about that. They literally give you clue. They're going to try to even give you physical experience. So if they can give you a physical experience, that means they could cause harm to you. Do not be deceived. Look at this picture right here. Look, he's so amazing. What he's seeing is a whole nother world. And you got to think about it. You think he wouldn't want to have a physical experience? You got to think about that. It would make no sense to not try to enhance it to the fullest. So I'm gonna show you something else about the video. So like I said, man, this is just crazy, man. I'll show you this video. Watch this video.
CEO Mark Zuckerberg introduced what he calls the metaverse, a platform where users will interact in virtual and augmented realities. He also said Facebook will change its name. Take a listen.
To reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta. Our mission remains the same. It's still about bringing people together. Our apps and their brands, they're not changing either. And we are still the company that designs technology around people. But now we have a new North Star to help bring the metaverse to life. And we have a new name that reflects the full breadth of what we do and the future that we want to help build.
That announcement comes as Facebook, or Meta.
Matter of fact, no, I couldn't hear that, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't hear that. Let's go back. I'm going to show you. I'd rather just play it and show you. Wait. Now watch this. Watch this video, y'all. Look at this. They're literally giving it away. They're giving it away. All right, watch
to
this.
the Apple Support YouTube channel. Want to
Oh, no. They're trying to... hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. They're trying to,
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment? Seems crazy, right? All that poop just sitting there, rotting away inside their intestines and colon. Is it any wonder that colon disease is on the rise with all this waste just sitting inside your...
CEO Mark Zuckerberg introduced what he calls the metaverse, a platform where users will interact in virtual and augmented realities. He also said Facebook would change its name. Take a listen.
To reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta. Our mission remains the same. It's still about bringing people together. Our apps and their brands, they're not changing either. And we are still the company that designs technology around people. But now we have a new North Star to help bring the metaverse to life. And we have a new name that reflects the full breadth of what we do and the future that we want to help build.
That announcement comes as Facebook, or Meta, is under intense scrutiny over its content moderation policies. A whistleblower leaked documents that have raised concerns that the company is putting its profits ahead of the safety of its users. Let's bring in now New York Times technology correspondent Mike Isaac for more on this. Mike, thanks so much for joining us. The idea of
no. Look at this part right here. Watch this part.
How people might connect with each other in the future, whether it's through
I'm totally trying to give you a physical experience. Look at this. They're clearly showing you.
Or just sort of a continuous
Do you see this?
way to walk through worlds and connect with people all over the world. This is something that Mark Zuckerberg has been really interested in and excited about for months, if not years now.
Look at this.
But they really are leaning into it over this next few years, and I think this name change is really emblematic of the future of what he wants.
Do you see that? Did you see that?
Like.
He didn't have no watch on him.
Theoretical, so
he didn't have any watch on him. Did y'all see that? He didn't have any watch on him, and he still was able to he was about to make digital basketball players for who he can play against. I'm telling y'all, I strongly feel like, I know we're in end time, but we're so close. This is it, y'all. The beast, the mark of the Antichrist, he's here. This is the mark of the beast. I honestly feel like that. I told you, meta in Hebrew means is dead, and it's called metaverse. If you read it backwards, the verse meaning like the universe. You mean like whatever our world. The world is dead. Like I said, and I showed you, you can literally get 666 out of that out of his image. I wish I was able to pull up the infinite symbol. Okay, then if you just want to use your imaginations, we can. I'm going to show you this. Let me show you something. Hold on. If you want to use our imagination. Ain't really I got to show you, but I'm just going to show you. This is a symbol. Everybody know this is a symbol of infinite. This is an infinite symbol. You got to think about it. So you receive that mark. It tells you in the Bible, you eternally damned. Like it's no coming back from that. Once you receive that mark, that's it. Is no coming back. You are eternally damned. I wish I could pull up in the Bible. I honestly don't know exactly what Bible verse I'm trying, because I'm not really good at doing these videos, so I'm trying to like keep it simple and plain. Also, use your imagination. It's the letter 8. It's a number 8, which represents new beginning. 8 is a number of new beginning as well. You gotta think about that. But let's just keep an infinite sign. If you receive the mark, it makes too much sense. You could get a 666 out of this. Meta means is dead in Hebrew, and it's called metaverse, meaning a dead world. You get what I'm saying? A dead world. And the infinite sign, you take that mark, you are eternally damned. You really are infinitely damned. You want to say that? Eternally damned. There's no coming back from that. And then if you on the video job put, he said we have a new North Star. And this is what the Spirit brought in my mind when he said a new North Star. I'm going to show you. Going to book of Matthew. The book of Matthew. Like everything's like, it just like, man, the alignment is scary. Like the way the key things they saying, they're not saying all this for a reason. Matthew chapter 2 and verse 9. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. So you gotta think about, okay, the star, like I said, us growing up, we was taught that it was a literal star, North Star, but star also is another thing they use for an angel. So let's think about this. So you gotta think about that. I'm just saying this for a reason. Y'all know Satan, Lucifer, is an angel as well. He's an angel as well. Just had to say that. All right, verse 10. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. And when they were coming to the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold of frankincense and myrrh. So you gotta think about it. Okay, so there's it. So look, so when he said we have a new North Star, what caught in my mind, what you're trying to say is they had followed this North Star, they had followed this star, and it led them to the Messiah, which is Yahawashi. And they immediately fell down and worshiped him. It led them to the Messiah. So you gotta think about it. It literally like to me, basically, he's literally showing me that that's the Antichrist. They're leading you to the Antichrist. He says a new North Star, basically for the say that it's a new guidance, a new compass to lead us to salvation, to lead us to a new world. And following that North Star that we talk about is going to lead you to the Antichrist, the anti-Messiah. It makes perfect sense why he said that. And they're trying to make it to where you can feel physical experience. And you got to think, but y'all really think they made cryptocurrency for a reason? No, they doing cryptocurrency because they already know they've been had this plan that they trying to get rid of money. They trying to have one world currency, which would be perfect for the new world order. You got to think about that. It would be the perfect alignment. You even let me show you in the photo, another photo I seen. Let me see. You're even able to buy. Let me see. Yeah, real estate. Yeah, even you're even able to do real estate. Metaverse real estate is now being sold for cryptocurrency. I already showed y'all what they said. They're going to be able to do surgery. You're going to be able to buy things. You can be able to, you know what I'm saying, make new architecture. It's so many things you'll be able to do with this new metaverse. And they're trying to give you a physical experience. You got to think about it. But everything that man made, it turns perverse. If they give us a world like this where you're able to go into the world and have physical experience, what do you think men are going to do that's lonely? Nobody ain't going to be lonely no more because they always going to be having a digital woman to sleep with. And in your mind, you're committing adultery. You're fornicating. Like they're ushering it in. They're trying their best to usher it in. Like this man, this is the end time. This is the mark of the beast. This is ushering in the Antichrist, the Project Bluebeam, the metaverse to give you a physical world. I mean, a digital world that'll be physically felt. You got to think about it. Imagine having that on your head, and then you take that off, and then you walk, and then it'll get you so used to seeing a virtual world that when you go out and the Project Bluebeam start happening, they start putting things in the sky, you'll be so adapted to it. It ain't really going, like, it ain't going to really have you being aware that much. Like, oh, look at that. Then you got to think when they start having whoever, like, over the one world government, whoever over the whole world, whoever going to be that person. They have Project Bluebeams there all around the world established where they can put it up and then it speaks. And then everybody has to follow and do according to what he or she says. You got to think about this, man. Like, man, hey, I'm not saying they're just 100% right, but this is so on point. It is scary. I did a breakdown on the word meta itself, the numeric values, but I ain't worried about it. I'm not going to worry about all that. I'm going to keep it simple, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to put too much out there. But I'm telling y'all, I really feel like this is the mark of the beast. And what a coincidence, his name is Mark. Mark Zuckerberg. Though I said, ain't nothing wrong with being spiritual now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff had codes in it, but don't, like, dig so deep in something all the time to the point where the piece of gold was right at the surface. It was right there. What you was looking for was right there. So, hey, that's all I got to say. All I want to say, hallelujah Yahweh, hallelujah YAHAWAH'S, hallelujah Ra HaKodesh, and shalom to the whole nation of Israel. Shalom.